Foursquare Gospel Church should send Femi Adesina to Daura so that he can be close to his godfather, Bishop Kuka says. Ha 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 ha. So because Femi Adesina is a pastor in Foursquare Gospel Church and at the same time has collected a chieftaincy title in his village, how do they do it? So the doctrine of Foursquare Gospel Church allows for traditional rulers, the same way I think one senior pastor redeemed in I think in Osun State went to collect a chieftaincy title, a traditional ruler title. Now they have stripped him of it. So Bishop Kuka is now saying that Femi Adesina, Pastor Femi Adesina, should go to Daura. Why? Where he'll be closer to his godfather, because it's not relevant in Tinubu's administration for now. He has collected enough. It's time to chop. And don't pass. Now time for other people to chop now. Hi, Nigeria. The Catholic Bishop of Sokoto Diocese, Reverend Father Matthew Kuka, has said that his criticism of the administration of President Muhammadu Buhari was never personal, but in general view. So according to Daily Trust, it was reported that Bishop Kuka said that his primary issue with the former president was his handling of the country's diversity, and he has consistently expressed concerns regarding this matter. Bishop Kuka was known for his critical stance on the Buhari government, particularly in his December 2022 Christmas message, where he criticized the former president over Nigeria's vulnerability and increasing division. Clearly, in almost every department and with all indications, our nation has become a tale of two cities. We have wars between the rich and the poor, and the men and women across generations, along party lines, social classes, religion, ethnicity, and so on. The center has given up in almost every department, he wrote. However, in an interview on Arise, Father Kuka clarified that he holds no personal grudge against former President Buhari. He acknowledged the debates with Mr. Femi Adesina, Buhari's former special advisor on media and publicity, and mentioned that Adesina was simply fulfilling his professional duties. Kuka said that Adesina should consider relocating to Daura, where there is a branch of a Foursquare Church where he serves as a pastor, to be closer to his godfather. Can you imagine? So when he was asked if he was missing his friend, former President Muhammadu Buhari, who he was always criticizing, Bishop Kuka said that former President Muhammadu Buhari has served his term already. So he said he also knew, and I respect him for that there was nothing I was saying that was personal. I imagined poor Adesina Femi and his team had a job to do, and they needed to do that job even though there was nothing to say. Further talking, he said, I will respect and hope that Pastor Adesina knows that there is a Foursquare Gospel Church in Daura. I believe that the president of Foursquare Gospel Church should send him there as a pastor so that he is quite close to his godfather. So Foursquare Gospel Church is now part of Adesina's government, or APC government. Okay, so when Adesina was in the government and moving propagandas up and down, did he work as a pastor? I never knew him as a pastor, but now he's known. Now it's clear that he's known as a pastor. Are you sure he's still a pastor? Because as he just wrapped up his tenure with Muhammadu Buhari, he has gone to his village and has been given a chieftaincy title. So how does that align? How does the chieftaincy title align? That is the question. So again, what is Bishop Kuka trying to say here? Is he in a way trying to apologize to Buhari's government for criticizing them? Because that is the way I see this statement. Bishop Kuka tends to tender apology now to Femi Adesina and Buhari that there was nothing special. He was just doing his job as a citizen of Nigeria. So is there news that they are going to go after him? I don't see why he's making that. Okay, should we say he has apologized or is apologizing to APC or to Buhari's government and to Femi Adesina for criticizing them? Because that is the way I see this right up here. Okay, sometimes some religious fathers goes back and forth, but he has said his own. Again, Femi Adesina should consider or begin to think of going to Daura to stay close to Buhari, his boss. Okay, even if there's no Foursquare Gospel Church there, they can go and build one since he's a pastor and he has made enough money from Buhari's government. So he don't show belefu, make it give some back to the poor or some back to the church. Wow. So that is exactly what Bishop Kuka is saying. I think it was on Arise TV where he made all of these statements. So now that Buhari and Adesina are no longer in office, is Bishop Kuka going to also look critically into Tinubu's government since it's the same APC? Remembering that Tinubu said he will continue from where Buhari stopped. So is he going to also extend the same level of criticism that he had on Buhari's government and then put it on Tinubu's government? Is he going to say that? Because already Tinubu's government is also getting to be dictatorial. The same dirty job that Femi Adesina did for Buhari is what some other Yorubas are now doing for Tinubu now. Somebody like Bayo Nanoga, okay, is already doing that dirty job for Tinubu's government. So I don't understand. It looks like I don't see how this government can do better than Buhari government, because already things are falling apart already. Just like you said, that center can no longer hold. In the Buhari government, there was so much division across ethnicity, across religious lines, across party lines, and across so many things between men and women, even relatives, And the same division is exactly what Tinubu has continued, because right now in Tinubu's government, the division between the Igbos, the Yorubas, along tribal lines and along party lines is worse than it was during the Buhari time. And it's an unfortunate situation that Nigeria has actually found itself to be in a state where, the divide and rule is getting worse because people want to remain relevant in office. Quite an unfortunate situation. So now that Bishop Kuka had tendered apology, because even though he did not categorically apologize, we can see the statement as being apologetic, that he was not holding anything personal or against Femi Adesina and against Buhari. He was only criticizing them as a Nigerian on a general note. Okay, so they shouldn't take it personal with him. That is apologetic. That is the truth. So thank you for listening. Let's have your comment, even as Bishop Kuka has apologized.